Hello, everyone. Welcome to this new installment of the Wrestling Analyst. Today, we're taking a look at what happened on the episode of March 27th of Raw. Here we go. So, the show starts with a segment of Miz TV with his guests Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus, and Lita. Um, they're interrupted by damage control. They go back and forth, and Becky finishes by saying that the only place their rivalry between Bailey and Becky can end is at WrestleMania. So all this leads to the match between Becky Lynch and Io Sky, which Becky wins with the manhandle slam. So a lot of times before a big event, especially before WrestleMania, uh, the team or the wrestler that's going in with the biggest momentum loses the big match. Not always, but a lot of times. So, is this what we can expect at WrestleMania? A loss for Becky, Lita, and Trish. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to do my predictions later this week. So, be sure to look at it. Second match: Seth Rollins versus Mustafa Ali. Rollins wins with a curb stomp, and after the match, he says that if he doesn't win, he's going to be the joke. If he doesn't win at WrestleMania against Logan Paul, he's going to be the joke in WWE. So again, it's just to further the feud between Rollins and Logan Paul. Then we see Omos and Brock Lesnar at a weigh-in, which never happened. Or Omos weighed himself, but Brock didn't weigh in. Those kind of things never go well. It's not it's always not going to go as planned. So whatever. Then and again, Omos comes into WrestleMania with the biggest momentum. Then we have a segment with Finn Balor who basically confirms what I've been saying for about a month and a half now, that Demon Finn Balor is going to be at WrestleMania to face Edge. I've been saying that this would happen basically since Elimination Chamber. Following match: Street Profits and Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus Alpha Academy and the Viking Raiders. Now, all those four teams are going to be in the tag team showcase match at WrestleMania. It's going to be the Street Profits versus Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus Alpha Academy versus Viking Raiders. There's a couple of things I want to say on this, but you're going to have to tune in to my predictions video to know what I think about this, what's going to happen at WrestleMania. But the Street Profits, Strowman, and Ricochet win with a power slam splash, top rope reverse frog splash combo on Eric. Then we had a match: Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green versus Candice LeRae and Mia Yim. And the winners qualify for the WrestleMania Tag Team Showcase match, which Green and Deville won to qualify. Now, I said Friday that I didn't know yet. Well, I said in my SmackDown analysis that I didn't know yet who would be the fourth team. It would be either named on Raw or SmackDown. Well, it was on Raw. And I did say, it's my SmackDown analysis, that whoever the fourth team is doesn't really matter because I already called who's going to win this match. But again, tune into my predictions to have a more extensive description. Then we had a segment with Dominic Mysterio, who's berating his dad, and then it leads to a match between Damian Priest and Rey Mysterio. And Rey hits the 619, goes for a frog splash, and Dominic interferes. So Rey wins by disqualification. Priest and Dominic attack Rey, but Legado del Fantasma come to the rescue. So all this is, again, to sell the match at WrestleMania between the two Mysterios, and the fact that Legado del Fantasma has Rey's back. Then we have Gunther versus Dolph Ziggler. Well, Gunther wins with the last symphony, but this match is used to illustrate what Gunther can do to both McIntyre and Sheamus. And he uses Dolph as a model, let's say, showing what he will do to Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. Now, is he going to be able to do that? We'll see. But this match should be very good. And then the last match we had was Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa, which was a very good match. And after a second Cody cutter, the Usos come ringside. Cody kicks out of the spinning Solo. Owens and Zayn come out to take care of the Usos, and Cody wins with the Crossroads. Now, as I said last week, I'm saying it again today. And since basically Elimination Chamber, every match was made since Elimination Chamber leading up to WrestleMania to basically this week. Everything is made to sell matches for WrestleMania or announce matches for WrestleMania, and to give the maximum momentum to every person who has a big match at WrestleMania. They won't lose a match until WrestleMania. That's as simple as that. When I used to do the booking at some federations here in the province of Quebec, that's exactly what I would do. And it's common sense. You want to sell the big matches. When I had the biggest show of the year at SWR, which was called Showcase Showdown, I always had my champion, whoever it was, going against the number one contender, who wouldn't lose a match until the big one. Personally, when I was champion of that federation, I was selling a big match for March, and the number one contender at that time beat me 2 weeks before the big match at that event was called March or Die. We had that match 14 years ago at March or Die, and basically that match, the finish of that match, we reproduced it 2 weeks later, but this time I kicked out. So everything is done like that to give the people the impression that they're going to have what they want, and sometimes you have to take it away from them to keep interest going. So anyway, that's booking 101 almost. So anyway, I digress. But like I said, everything is built towards WrestleMania. And that's basically the purpose of the month before WrestleMania. So anyway, I hope you like this video. Hope you tune in to my predictions later this week. And tune into WrestleMania. Leave a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications. And especially if you know people that want to know more about wrestling, want to know why the results of the matches happened like they did introduce them to the channel, and hopefully we can grow this community. So have a nice evening and see you around.